Hey, welcome back. We started the show this evening with a shout-out to listeners in the Toronto area listening on NewsTalk 1010 who helped Jay and Jim on the afternoon drive program called The Rush. We dedicated 4 hours of radio time to help raise funds for the SickKids Foundation that supports the Hospital for Sick Children in Toronto, and listeners stepped up and did great things. This story is about a Toronto family who gives back to those spending holidays in the hospital. Nobody wants to spend the Christmas holidays, Hanukkah, any holiday really, but certainly this time of year. No one wants to be in a hospital, especially so for children who are often, stuck in the hospital for various, horrific ailments and just can't get home as much as they and their family would like them to be. This was the reality for my guest, Alison Fiorini. Her husband and two sons, they understand full well what it's like to have to spend holidays, worrying about a daughter or a sister or a child in a hospital somewhere in Canada, in this case at SickKids in Toronto, their young daughter, Jordana. During Jordana's last Christmas at SickKids Hospital, the Fiorini family received a gift card and a thoughtful note from another family, and it sparked an idea in Jordana, the young girl. Alison, what did your daughter want to do?
Hi, how are you? Thank you for that introduction. Yes, it was Jordana's idea that we're carrying through. The holiday gift card drive, specifically the Jordana's Rainbows Holiday Gift Card Drive, is an initiative that we are taking on to give back to kids and their families in the hospital who basically feel very alone at that time. And even if it's a $5 gift card, when they receive that envelope, as a parent myself, who received that very envelope on Christmas Eve 2015, it's just a beautiful act of kindness.
Yeah, I can only imagine. And Jordana wanted to spread this forward. It was worth something to her and to you. And so for the last 5 years, you have been doing this. That was Jordana's last Christmas, wasn't it?
Correct. Yeah.
And so what are you doing now?
So since then, since 2015, we have raised a total of just over $90,000 in 5 years, strictly in gift cards. This money, let me be specific, does not go towards hospital administration at all. This is money that goes into a fund, and actual gift cards are purchased. These gift cards are then wrapped in a special envelope, just the way I received mine, that tells people, you're not alone, you are loved, on behalf of the Jordana's Rainbows Foundation. And they're distributed throughout the hospital, specifically targeting the 8th floor, which is the cancer ward, and then working its way throughout the entire hospital to all the children throughout these days leading up to the holidays.
So what kind of gift cards are these? Are these for the parents who are under enormous stress? Or are they for the kids to kind of brighten up their day?
I think really people can use them how they see or choose to. We are very specific, trying to target businesses within the hospital, because the last thing you want to do is leave your child. Businesses in the hospital would include Tim Hortons, Starbucks, Shoppers Drug Mart. Now, Amazon's been a very popular one as well. Visa cards, so that people could spend it to maybe fill up their tank of gas, because transportation does cost money as well.
Pay for parking.
So, pay for parking, exactly. And sometimes it's just for two parents who are suffering at the same time to go grab a coffee in the lobby at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, because when you're stuck there, and I've only been there once, I've been there many times, but I've only been stuck, terrified of what, might a potential outcome be. And for me, it was the best of news. For many, it's not. But you're kind of trapped inside that building. You don't want to go very far.
No.
And so you are dependent on the wonderful vendors that are in the building. And there are some great spots. I mean, there's good food there, but, it costs money. You may not have been able to even bring much with you sometimes, and so you're not fully equipped with toiletries and all of the stuff that you need. You may not have cash. You may not have brought all the stuff. Maybe you don't have the money. So these gift cards must be a real lift, I think, for people, just in spirit, if not, actually helpful.
I was just going to say that. Yeah, so from a practical standpoint, everything you've just mentioned, and to your point, yes, that's exactly what they're there for, to help you out when you may not be fully equipped or have left your house in an emergency situation with nothing. But from a very other side, a very important side, is human connection. When you're in that hospital, it's a very unique space. Everything that's going on in your life feels and is accurately not like anything going on outside that world.
100%. And even it's even hard to connect with other parents or other families there, because they're going through a completely different but entirely similar version of the same hell you're in, but they're in their own bubble.
Mm-hmm.
So how can people who are listening right now help you? And I guess the question too, this is we're speaking to people across Canada right now. Are you focused mostly or entirely on the SickKids Hospital in Toronto? And
for the gift cards, yes. The gift cards, we have a relationship with SickKids, and we are donating gift cards. Who knows if one day that'll grow to other pediatric hospitals throughout Canada. That would be fabulous. I don't think that Jordana meant for this to be specific just to the kids, but obviously that's where our heart is, and that's where we're currently donating. But I mean, if a holiday gift card drive could be something like Toy Mountain, which, as we know, since the pandemic no longer exists. So if this gift card drive could grow to that capacity, I would be so happy to navigate that for sure.
How can people find out more about your gift card program, Jordana's Rainbows Holiday Gifts, either to donate to this incredible cause, or maybe there are listeners in Canadian cities listening to us right now who think this is such a brilliant idea. They'd love to do something similar with their children's hospital or just their local hospital where there are kids and parents every night.
So you could reach out to us. Our website's www.jordanasrainbows.com. Currently, because the hospital does need time to facilitate the gift card deliveries, we always ask for the actual donations to be in by December 10th, and we're obviously past that date. But we do this every single year, and would be happy to continue to take donations for future years. I can assure you that 100% of the proceeds goes towards these gift cards. We do not keep a cent for the foundation. Or if you just want to donate to Jordana's Rainbows and all the work that we do there for DIPG, which is the brain tumor my daughter had, you can do that as well.
So it's jordanasrainbows.com, did you say?
Yes. Jordana's is plural. Rainbows is plural. .com.
Outstanding. Well, I'm so sorry to hear about your loss, but I'm so thankful for what you've turned it into.
Well, thank you for the time. Thank you for helping to, share her story and build awareness for something that's so important.
Thank you so much. Have a great night.
You too.
Alison,
happy holidays.
Happy holidays to you as well. Alison Fiorini is the mother of Jordana, who unfortunately passed away at age 10 from cancer. 5 years ago, they began this program of raising funds and distributing gift cards and just sort of, you're not missed. You are loved envelopes, is what they call them, to kids and SickKids. This would be wonderful if it kind of spread across Canada. I think it'd be outstanding.